Welcome to Girls Gone Hallmark, a Hallmark review podcast. I'm Megan, and I'm a longtime Hallmark fan.
I'm Wendy. I'm a former Hallmark hater.
It's time for our April First Impressions episode where we run down everything coming to Hallmark Channel in the month of April, and we give you our first impressions. It's as simple as that. What's also simple is hopping on over to Instagram and following Girls Gone Hallmark. That's where we drop the absolute most information over there.
Hey, we would love to hear from you guys. Please email us at hello@girlsgonehallmark.com. Especially, we are dying to know what you're looking forward to with the April movies. I'm going to guess it might be the Tyler Hynes movie.
I mean, I'd say that's a safe bet. So let's do a quick little rundown of what's going on in April. We are in Spring into Love. This is one of those Hallmark activations, if you will, that doesn't have it doesn't fit neatly into a month. Like January is whatever January. It's not New Year, New Movies anymore, is it? Oh, it was Winter Escape?
Yes.
Then Loveuary. Now we have Spring into Love. Well, Spring into Love started in the middle of March with Two for Tea, then A Royal Setting, and now we're hopping into the 4 April movies that will round out the Spring into Love lineup.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I don't think they need to tie themselves to the monthly theme. Fine. It's spring is 6 weeks. Do six weeks of movies. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that they need to be grouped together like this.
Totally. I agree.
I feel like it sometimes locks us into I need 4 to 6 spring movies and just play a movie, man.
Just play a good movie.
Yeah.
That's all your viewers want is a good movie.
Later this episode, we will also be discussing what I'm actually looking forward to the most outside of a new Heine movie.
I can't wait to talk about it.
It's the way home, y'all. But let's talk movies first.
I have mixed feelings about it because
me too.
Yeah, okay. We'll get there.
You do know that I never watched the last season of Friday Night Lights because I didn't want it to be over. It's the same thing.
Oh, no.
All right, so movie number 1.
It's called The Season to Blossom. It premieres on Saturday, April 4th. Are you ready for a synopsis?
I am.
A drifting, aspiring writer returns home to sell her late grandmother's beloved bookstore, only to find that its traditions, its community, and a childhood crush she never quite got over might be exactly what she needs to rediscover her voice, her roots, and a love worth staying for.
This stars Emily Tennant and Carlo Marks, and this is a Dayspring movie. This is not Carlo Marks' first Dayspring outing.
What's that about?
I don't know. He did The Blessing Bracelet 2 years ago. That's a movie we did not review. I think the same thing happened in 2023 that's happening right now in 2026, and that is spring break was absolutely bonkers, and we're we don't have time for that. This year we're we're just going to record 900 episodes ahead of time.
Yeah.
So we will be talking.
Did you say anything about Emily Tennant?
I mean, I said she stars in it.
Did you? Hey, total side note here. Uh-oh. My sister-in-law loves Carlo Marks. And asked me at Christmas time. How does she
know Carlo Marks?
She picks up a Hallmark movie here and there, right? I don't know. Carlo Marks is her Tyler Hynes. She asked me at Christmas time. She's like, do you know if Carlo Marks is going to be in any Hallmark movies? I was like, not at Christmas. Nope. And then when I saw his name on this list, I sent her a text. I was like, yo, heads up, Carlo Marks, April 4th. And she's like, oh my God, he's such a gem. No. She's so excited.
Well, I'm so excited for her. She's got to start the Marxists. No.
What?
He needs a hashtag.
Sure does.
Look, I'm glad to see Emily Tennant out of the supporting role. We saw her there in the airplane movie, Christmas Above the Clouds. And we're like, what are we doing here? I love her, but put her back in the lead. Directing is Terry Ingram. I mean, gotta love Terry Ingram. Did you know Terry Ingram worked on Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle?
No, I did not.
He was an AD in 2004 on Harold and Kumar. I wonder if he worked on the future Harold and Kumar movies. Anyway, that's one of my husband's favorite movies. Look, Terry Ingram, prolific director, 102 acting credits, last directed The Three Wisest Men. We know we're going to get a solid feature out of him. The writer, however, is basically brand new, Jennifer Wolfgram.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, she really has only one previous credit, and it's not Hallmark. We cannot say what to expect out of this at all.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you, since the day spring movies are a little more faith forward, this is the Easter movie.
For sure.
Right? How do you feel about these movies in general?
I am tentative about these movies in general. We have seen faith-forward movies that I have enjoyed, and I'm thinking of the Jeff Beasley directed Following Yonder Star. Lovely, beautiful movie. I think it all just depends on how it's handled. And then there's certainly other properties out there making faith-forward movies that are not my vibe. So
yeah,
we shall see. Jennifer Wolfgram, the writer, her only other writing credit is like as a staff writer on a series.
Oh, I mean, this could be a good thing.
Could be great. I mean, a new voice. Yeah, we just don't know.
Right. I gotta tell you, looking at the list, this is the one I'm least looking forward to. No shade. I just have a hard time like getting super excited about it.
Sure.
Especially because it like follows this sort of like coming home premise, which I don't totally love.
Right. Like childhood crush and family business.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I get worried like this writer is like, oh, this is
what Hallmark wants.
Is what Hallmark wants. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, look, many, many times I've been surprised. So who knows?
Who knows? Next up is A Little Park Music, premiering on Saturday, April 11th. The synopsis is when a mysterious piano appears in a park gazebo and starts interfering with important city business, no-nonsense city manager Allie teams up with rookie cop Ryan to have it removed. What neither of them plans on is discovering that some things, like music and love, are a lot harder to get rid of than expected.
This is so weird. It's a magical piano that just appears in the park and then it's interfering. You have an inanimate object that's interfering with city business.
When I read that line, I'm picturing it animating itself and like the legs of the piano like reach out and like trip people. I know that's not what's happening. I know that it's not like a sentient piano, but I'm sure it just plays music at inopportune moments. That's all I can imagine it's doing.
Now all I see is like it springs to life like Buzz and Woody at nighttime and like has a whole park full of like inanimate objects that are, you know, ruining the city.
The piano and the bench are conspiring.
And the gazebo
is like Beauty and the Beast, like the chest of drawers. Yep.
Exactly. What is happening here?
Well, I mean, look at the team behind it, though.
We have Lacey J. Mailey and Bo Mirkoff, which Lacey's great. I love her. Bo's okay. Sorry, no shade to Bo.
Bo catching strays over here.
I can't even name one movie other than Ride that Bo Mirkoff has been in right now.
Wasn't he in that dog sledding movie?
Oh, yeah. Was he? The Keith Nielsen?
Yeah, The Finish Line. He was in The Finish Line.
Okay, I did love that movie.
He was also in the Netflix series Boots Gone Too Soon. That was a real bummer.
I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe Bo Mirkoff is going to surprise me here too. I will tell you, it is directed by your fave, Peter Benson. Peter recently directed Sugar and Vice, the Hannah Swenson mystery, back in March, and now he's back in April. Let's bring that. Peter Benson, what are you doing here? Energy. We're going to see him in the movie, I'm sure.
I know. I can't wait. I hope he has some sort of like, you know, the movie that you did not like, the Cupid movie? We had Cupid in that movie. I'm imagining him as some sort of like magical creature in this movie.
Oh my God. We have completely put into the universe that this is some sort of like magical realism.
Like Mary
movie, right?
Poppins. It has to be
Yeah.
magical realism. It has a magical piano.
I
Probably not Dancing Penguins level of magical realism, though.
we don't have a writer on this movie yet.
Not one that is publicly available.
If this is a Julie Sherman Wolf movie, then this isn't going to be like kooky, like how I see it in my head. You know what I mean? Or a Nina Weinman movie. It's not going to be like, this one's one to look out for.
It could go any direction.
Pure curiosity has got me.
Agree. Well, it's not going to be tropey, most likely.
You think? I'm picturing the Hallmark boardroom. They're like, okay, hear us out. There is a mysterious piano in the middle of the park, and it's playing music, and not that old time ragtimey music that like a player piano would play, but like a grand piano, and it's just there.
Oh, a grand piano is what you're envisioning.
Yes. What are you envisioning?
Like a real cute retro looking piano, like an upright.
Like a keyboard?
Not a keyboard, like an upright piano, like you might see in a saloon.
Oh, God. I hope not.
You know, when you go into Nordstrom, I don't think they have this anymore, but
they don't.
Oh, it's so sad. They had a piano player for years and years and
Loved
years.
it. Yeah.
And I can remember being with a friend and when we were teenagers, and she walked by, she's like, oh, I wish he would play Under the Sea. And he just like immediately transitioned to like, da, 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 da. It was so cute. Like they would play, you know, all kinds of piano versions of regulars. I loved that.
I mean, look, that was peak Nordstrom.
I know. I miss the Nordstrom piano player. Anyway, I hope it's that vibe. Let's move on.
The next movie is called To Philly with Love. It premieres on Saturday, April 18th. A teacher and an archivist find themselves drawn together when they begin decoding a set of Revolutionary War era love letters. Guys, can you hear it in my voice?
She's out.
Their investigation takes them on a thrilling journey through the streets of Philadelphia, where they uncover hidden history and discover that their own story might be worth writing too.
Look, Wendy has tapped out already. The stars of this movie are Rebecca Dalton and Stephen Huszar. Stephen Huszar, I do believe, redeemed himself in your eyes in Melt My Heart This Christmas.
Oh. Yeah, I'm like the Jane Mysteries where he appears shirtless.
Well, sure.
Yes, and Melt My Heart This Christmas. I did really enjoy that movie as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Stephen Huszar for sure.
Worth noting, the director of this movie also did direct Melt My Heart This Christmas.
Yay.
So they're familiar with each other. Also worth noting, like her other Hallmark directing projects include a couple of the Unwrapping Christmas movies, a movie of The Love Club, and then a lot of Hallmark adjacent movies.
Got it.
So
I'm thinking this might be an acquisition.
Potentially. We don't know anything about the writer for this movie at the time of this recording.
Yeah. I do kind of enjoy Philadelphia as a setting. I don't feel like that's a city we get a ton of movies, Hallmark movies in.
Yes. However, the research that I've done does not suggest that this was filmed in Philadelphia. So we're going to have...
You think I thought that?
No, I know that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm nervous about Canada as Philadelphia stand-in because Philadelphia obviously has some very iconically historical spots. And, you know, how are we going to have the very first public library as some, like, random Vancouver building?
Sure.
Are we going to have a green screened Liberty Bell? You know what I mean? Maybe they went to Philly. I doubt it.
Who do you think plays the teacher and who do you think is the archivist?
Oh.
Rebecca Dalton's probably the teacher, right?
Well, maybe. It could really go either way. But yeah, she's probably the teacher. But, you know, Stephen Huszar as an archivist does potentially give him the opportunity to look a little bit rugged. Like, I know archivist and archaeologist are not the same thing, but in my mind, this archivist is dressed like an archaeologist, like a little Indiana Jonesy.
I have a feeling you're hoping he is wearing
a loosely buttoned shirt.
That's not where I was going.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say the what you call the Ryan Gosling slutty glasses.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Next is I'll Be Seeing You, premiering on Saturday, April 25th. When a work errand derails Amy's weekend plans with her grandma, the two women decide to make the most of it by embarking on a road trip together with one very sentimental detour along the way. But they'll need the help of a charming activities director to make it all happen.
Megan, I want to almost refrain from saying anything because the last several times I've said anything about Tyler Hynes,
I know the people come for you.
Blowback I have received. So I'm just going to say this is going to be amazing.
You know, we think we know what they're going to say and we just don't. So I think that's wise. Tyler Hynes did EP this project. It's his very first.
Oh, that's cool.
Interestingly enough, though, for me, I don't know why. When I think Tyler Hynes executive producing on like Shirley, he's going to work with someone he's worked with a lot. That's not the case, though, in terms of either our writers or our directors. Our director has several Hallmark directing credits, a couple Aurora Teagarden, Tip Line, Joya Noel, Dream Moms, Paris Proposal. None of these are Tyler Hynes joints. And then our writing team, Joey Elkins and Blake Silver, same thing. They wrote Tidings for the Season, Game of Love, Autumn in the City. Again, none of these Tyler Hynes movies. They have Hallmark experience, but not Tyler Hynes experience. And so I don't know what to expect. It's not like Tyler Hynes working with Julie Sherman-Wolf on the Chiefs movie.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, where the heck is Julie Sherman-Wolf?
It's been too long. It was since last freaking summer. It was the Barcelona movies were her last two movies.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. She did do those.
Mm-hmm.
Too long. It's been too long.
How do you feel about Tyler Hynes and Stacey Farber?
This, again, is not a pairing that we have seen before. I like them both.
Me too.
It could be interesting.
Look, is this a road trip like with it's a granddaughter grandma road trip?
Yeah, but Christine Ebersole as the grandmother.
I know. I recognize the name. I don't know what she's been in.
Stacey Farber, I loved her in Hanukkah on the Rocks. I loved that movie. I actually really like her in the Spencer Sisters too. Since then, she's been in a number of episodes of Virgin River. She's joined the cast of Brilliant Minds. She's been on 6 episodes recently. I don't know if she's like there permanently going forward. What do you think about this pairing?
I'm here for it. I like that we get Stacey Farber because we don't get her in a ton of things, but she always surprises me. I always find her very enjoyable. This is reading to me, this is the blowback that I got on the previous movie too, but this is reading to me that it's like heavy on the granddaughter and grandmother, and then Tyler comes in as like an accessory, you know?
I hear what you're saying. And so it's not going to be a Tyler Hynes vehicle, much the way Christmas Above the Clouds was not a Tyler Hynes vehicle.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for Tyler Hynes. I enjoy his movies.
Me too. So. Look, I like Tyler Hynes. I know a lot of people say like, oh, he's the same character in every movie. And the reality is I like that character. Like, I'm into that.
Yeah, me too.
So,
I mean, the man has been nicknamed Golden Delicious. That's a term of endearment.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. It's time to discuss the fact that The Way Home does premiere in April, season 4. The final season premieres Sunday, April 19th. This is as mentioned, the 4th and final season. We're back on Sundays, which I'm happy about.
Me too.
Last year was a big kerfuffle. They were going to move to Hallmark Plus. Then there was backlash. So they're like, okay, we'll be on Fridays. And nobody wanted that. And I think that hurt the show.
Do you?
I do. I do think that hurt the show. Here's what's interesting. Seasons 1 through 3 have aired on Netflix, which is great. I love that for them. I feel like that's my last hope, is that maybe that audience on Netflix will be what gets us like another season on another network, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to put too much hope out there, but that has had a new renewed interest. Like if I look at our podcast downloads, we even had someone email. She's like, wait, I don't understand. Your episodes came out a year ago, but these just dropped. And you know, they didn't realize that this was a Hallmark series. So it's really interesting. Like we have a whole new audience, and this is the first season that's aired on Hallmark since that new audience has been introduced on Netflix. And so part of me really hopes that we'll get an influx of Hallmark watchers, although people are probably gonna be like, I'll just wait 6 months till it's on Netflix. I don't know.
Yeah.
But part of me wants to like stick it to Hallmark and be like, look, your numbers were blown out of the water with these premieres.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just crazy to me that they canceled the show. Like, why? Was
When
it
Calls
too
the Heart
expensive?
has 13 seasons, and like
Yeah.
I'm happy for them. I'm not suggesting they shouldn't be working either, but what are we doing?
I just don't. There's so much story to tell, I feel like.
I know.
Maybe it was too expensive to make. Maybe they didn't feel like it had the viewership. I don't know, but I'm very unhappy about it.
I will say I do think I need to perhaps do a binge rewatch.
Oh, I kind of feel the same.
To get caught up, because maybe even from the beginning.
Yeah,
because
from the beginning.
There are so many things that we need to know about. I will say that the preview showed Dell on a horse.
Oh.
Now, perhaps
you and that horse.
One of my craziest conspiracy theories is that horse has meaning. And I think we moved away from that in the later part of season 3, but I am convinced that there is something about Sam and that horse that's meaningful. And until this series ends, I will hold out hope that there is something meaningful about that horse.
You are so funny. I did see in the preview, they are venturing back to the 20s.
Are you nervous about that time frame?
A little bit. Mm-hmm. A little bit. Only because like I feel like it's been done so many times. Mm-hmm. But, you know, this show has me in a chokehold. So like I said at the beginning, like I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm also just want time to slow down. I don't want it to end.
Right. And I worry about adding this new time period because there's so much with what we've already introduced, so many unknown questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to add more to it. My understanding is that they didn't find out until well into the filming of this season that they were not going to get an additional season. And so they scrambled in the last couple of episodes to wrap up some storylines. Hey. If you're going into this as a writer, me not being a writer, nor do I have any idea what I'm talking about, but I have to assume, look, you are working towards closing some of those loops and also opening up new storylines that would make room for a new season. And so there's just no way that we closed every loop. It's just not, I don't think it's possible. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm also so sad. I just think every episode is going to be a little bittersweet.
Yeah, agree.
Well, that's a wrap on our April 1st impressions. We will be reviewing every one of these movies as well as every episode of The Way Home over here on Girls Gone Hallmark. The Girls Gone Hallmark calendar is very full for the next little bit of time. So we hope you'll stick around. And if you love this podcast, we would love for you to leave a review. A 5-star rating really does help people find our podcast. We'll be back next time with more Hallmark reviews. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, friends, before we go, just a quick heads up. You're about to hear some ads. These little gems help us keep the show running and the Hallmark love flowing. So do with that info what you will. Grab a snack, hit the skip button, or maybe, just maybe, listen in and discover your new favorite product. Bye.